It's another really nice day again in the garden. It's nice and warm. It's about 14-15 degrees I think, and it's set to be about between 17 and 18 over the next coming days. So, and things are perking up in the garden now. I looked at my apple tree and it looks like it could be forming blossom soon, so that's quite exciting. My garlic that I planted some time ago is now shooting really well, so oh, I love it. I love it. I'm so happy to be back out here. Today I'm going to start building my bean supports. Now I don't grow my beans in the main beds because they do take up an awful lot of room. I tend to grow them over paths, and this year I'm going to move them to the back of the greenhouse. So that's my plan for today. So I guess I ought to have my cup of coffee and then I'll carry on. I think most of us will be familiar with the traditional sort of supports that people build for their runner beans, sort of double rows of canes with a row across the top for support. Also, other people will grow them up wigwams or tripod type structures. I like to build mine across a pathway because that frees up all my beds so that I plant my beans right along the edge on both sides and they grow over. So I'm going to begin that now, but what I like to do, I like to use good strong supports either end to anchor it just in case we get any high winds. That's the first one. And then I need the corresponding one this side. So I've got my 4 main posts in, so I'm now going to start adding the canes. Okay, so I've now put in 12 upright canes and I need to brace them each now. So the best way to do that is to put a cane at an angle and tie it in. I've got all my vertical supports in, so I'm now going to do the horizontal ones. Now I tend to weave them because that makes them stronger. Now you also need to think about if they're going to be at eye level, especially if you've got children, you need to put some kind of a stopper on the end. But I'm going to push them in a little bit more so they're not jutting out as much. I used to use jute to tie these up, but I've noticed over the years that the sparrows peck at it and shred the fibres for their nesting, and then you can come out one day and half of the canes are down. So I use these ties, and when I've run out I'll have to buy some cable ties. That's a good bit done. Right, I'll carry on and I'll come back in a bit and do the top. Unfortunately, I ran out of suitable ties to finish this off yesterday afternoon, so I'm going to pop down the garden centre later and get some more plant ties. Let me show you some of the colour that's in the garden at the moment. Spent all of yesterday afternoon pulling this greenhouse apart, and everything's now tidy and clean. I've cleared under here, So later on today, after I've been to the dump with all the rubbish, I'm going to start doing some sewings. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. It's nice to work in a tidy environment. So, I want to clean the shed out as well, and by late yesterday afternoon I could hardly move. Yeah, so I was exhausted yesterday evening, but all that's left to do now is to clean all the glass on the outside. I've got a new brush for the jet wash, so hopefully get a chance to do that at some point this weekend. Well, Mr. Paddy has got me up extremely early this morning. It's Saturday and I haven't got to go anywhere at all today, and yet he got me up at 6 o'clock. Anyway, I've come out in the greenhouse just to show you these little seedlings. This is the rocket and a Lolo Rosso, which I sowed in the week. Nothing from the broad beans. I've really messed up with these this year, because normally I grow these over winter, but I didn't this year. So I don't know what's happening there. Anyway, I've had a really busy 2 weeks in the garden getting everything ready. But today I'm going to start my main sewings, but I should put that in my next video. So until then, bye for now.